taking care of Carlitos, helping your husband manage his cholesterol, scheduling mom's physical, and making time to take care of yourself, too. At Ultimed, we provide comprehensive health services under one roof, so you can spend more time caring for who matters most. Live fully and grow healthy at any age with Ultimed.
I'm Doug Hopkins with SellersAdvantage.com, and I want to buy your house. I'll make you an as-is cash offer on your house within 24 hours. Whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition, SellersAdvantage.com is the easiest way to sell your house. When you sell your house to SellersAdvantage.com, there's no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just go to SellersAdvantage.com for a free, no-obligation cash offer 24 hours a day. That's SellersAdvantage.com.
Kathy Farah and Jonathan Gonzalez, tonight at 11 on NBC4. NBC4 News at 6 starts with breaking news.
We do begin with that breaking news out of University Park, where one man is dead and several others were injured after a crash.
Among those injured are a baby and 3 children. News Chopper 4 was over the scene this afternoon. This is on the westbound 10 freeway at Hoover Street. Looks like one of the vehicles also rolled over. No word yet on what caused the crash. If you're in the area, expect delays as crews investigate and clean up.
And our other top story today, a police chase that ended in the ocean. New video tonight shows the car being pulled out of the sand. Police say there were also 2 small dogs in that car when the driver drove right into the water.
NBC4's Anastasia Olmos joins us from Venice with how this all started. Anastasia.
Well, I'm standing right where that woman drove onto the beach and straight into the water. The good news is that she did have 2 dogs in the car that are okay. One of them took off running into the parking lot. The other authorities were able to rescue from inside of the car. But that woman, she jumped out of the car and tried to swim away. Sheriff's office, they did capture her in the water, put her on the boat. But witnesses say it's another wild story here on Venice Beach.
We saw a car just speed into the parking lot, and then it disappeared for a second, and then we ran over, and we saw tracks in the sand, and then it just drove into the water.
A witness describes what he saw at the Venice Beach Pier Saturday night. A woman drove her car straight into the ocean, trying to get away from California Highway Patrol cars.
Helicopters come out and when they put their spotlight down, we can see that she was still swimming, and she's still swimming now, as you can see.
CHP tells us the woman not only drove into the water, she then got out and tried to swim away. A Marina Del Rey sheriff's boat deployed, threw her a buoy, and brought her aboard right into handcuffs. Meanwhile, troopers discovered she had 2 box terriers in the car, which was sitting in the waves. One had jumped out and started running as people nearby tried to help catch it. CHP says this all started more than 30 miles away. They caught the woman speeding in Rosemead off the 10 freeway just before 11:30 p.m. She led them on a pursuit through East LA on streets and freeways all the way into the Pacific Ocean at Venice Beach. People who work at the restaurants off the pier say they've seen a lot happen here, but nothing like this.
It's pretty crazy. A lot of crazy things happen around here. I think that's a first.
First of all, we are in LA. It happens all the time here. Yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. It's like you are shortly in a movie scene.
A deputy tells us that the woman was arrested for evading police as well as animal abuse. And CHP confirms that those dogs are now with animal control. Reporting live here in Venice Beach, I'm Anastasia Olmos, NBC4 News.
Stasi, thank you. The Pike outlets in Long Beach are back open tonight after last night's massive brawl.
2 people were arrested and a 16-year-old boy was shot near the mall. Today, Long Beach's police chief put out a statement about the social media meetup. That was expected to bring in hundreds of teenagers, so police beefed up security and ended up arresting 2 people after a fight broke out in the middle of the crowd. As for the shooting, police say it happened on East 1st Street and the Promenade, a few blocks away from the Pike outlets. Police helped the teenager after he was shot. He's expected to be okay, but no word on what led up to the shooting. An investigation is now underway.
At least 5 people are now in the hospital after a crash in West Hollywood this morning. The wreck happened along West Santa Monica Boulevard at North Curzon Avenue. 3 cars in all were involved. Street signs were knocked over and a fence was also damaged.
Well, getting to LAX was tougher than usual today, and that was the scene from our LAX camera this afternoon. Take a look at that when cars were at a standstill.